more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time we left off, we finished Chapter 4, and now it's time to start Chapter 5. I'm recording this at 1 a.m. because I'm obsessed with this game. I want to keep playing. Uh-oh. What the heck is going on? Oh no, is all this good? Oh, I just realized the painting in the back, that was from Grossberg Law Offices. That just hit me. Whoa. Is this a dinosaur? It's Godzilla. I knew it. I called it. I told you this kid would be important. Oh wait, no, this is the movie. Never mind. It's not that big a deal. Never mind. For a second there, I was like, oh my god! And now I don't. Now it's fine. It's just a new movie. It's fine. Oh wow, this is like directly after. Holy crap. So what are y'all gonna do now? I reckon you're through being a prosecutor, right? Yes, that's true, I suppose. I'm no longer a prosecutor. However, can't stop thinking about what Mr. the Killer said, right? Indeed. I congratulate you on resolving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? This case isn't over yet. The person in the red hood who kidnapped Kay at Gold Lake. In this letter from an unknown sender, someone's schemes are at work behind this case. Must be tough to have the case you just solved still nagging at the back of your mind. Well, I got some investigating to do on my own to be doing, so I'll be off. That's amazing. You've already decided on your next scoop? What are you saying there, Missy? Don't you be underestimating the likes of Lotta Hart. I covered a lot of scoops, you know? I was on an extra scoop or two up my sleeves. Someone help! Yikes, what's that? Oh, it is Penny. Yes, I knew it. Okay, cool. Someone, please help. This woman is... What's happened? Somebody is dead. A monster. A monster? It's a scoop. A scoop's calling me. Please follow me. It's this way. Look at Lotta. Has something else happened again? I don't know. At any rate, we should follow her for now. These are genuine hoof prints. Hoof prints? Impossible. No animal can be this large. Mr. Edgeworth, look. What? What? The president's dead? Okay, that throws a bit of a wrench in my theory. Okay. President being a body double is looking a little bit more, realistic now, maybe? Or I was completely wrong and I've been fooling myself this entire time thinking I'm right. Agent Lang, why is he here? Someone's on the ground. It can't be. No! President of Zhang Fa, Di Junhuang. Agent Lang! Mr. Prosecutor, didn't take you long to get here. What happened? What happened? That's what I'd like to know. It would seem that he's in a considerable amount of shock over the president's death. However, what exactly are these giant footprints? And what could have happened to the president? It's a monster! A monster? Yes, sir! Look here! Ain't no doubt about it. These are clearly the footprints of a monster. On this day, mankind received a grim reminder. We live in fear of the mighty Moozilla. Mighty Moozilla. This here's a scoop. I got myself a scoop. Man trampled to death by a monster. I reckon it'll be the top story in tomorrow's paper. What nonsense. There's no such thing as monsters. Wait, it can't be.
I'm Dijon Huang. I've heard of your deeds. You saved my country through a great crisis.
The real assassin was you all along.
That is correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the president's life.
That man. Could he have... Hey, you. Were you the first to discover the body? Yes, well... Agent Lang? Lang Z says... First come, first suspected. You. Did you really just discover the body? Of course. Please calm down. You're scaring her. He does seem to have lost his composure. Calm down? How am I supposed to calm down? Do you know who's been murdered? Dijon Huang, the president of Zhangfa. Agent Lang, this isn't like you. When we first met, you had an army of subordinates under your command. And you boasted of having the highest arrest rate in Interpol. And what now? Did you forget the fundamentals of an investigation along with all your men? What did you say? Instead of questioning people at random, you should investigate the crime scene first. Am I wrong? I don't need you to tell me that. I'll do a thorough investigation. Well, at least it seems he's calmed down for now. Mr. Edgeworth, let's investigate too. Yes, let us investigate. Right now, I do not have any investigation rights, but until the police arrive... What are y'all saying? Ain't it obvious who done it? The man behind it all is the mighty Mozilla. Well, I could say it ain't the man behind it, more like the monster behind it, you know? Good grief. Could you please just try not to interfere with the investigation? Shut your trap. You're the one who better not be sticking your nose in my business. I forgive me if you mess up my scoop. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. It's the woman who first discovered the body. I feel like I've seen her before. You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me? Yes. That case. From before. Huh? Do you know her? Yes, I do. At least I think I do. My name is Kate Faraday. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. My, you're such a cute assistant. I'm Penny Nichols. Get it? I'm an assistant in Global Studios. I'm in charge of the props and sets. Nice to meet you. Yes, that was it. I once had all the case that occurred during the filming of The Steel Samurai. This woman was a member of the show's staff, and she was involved in the incident. I must have met with her on numerous occasions over the course of the case. But to be honest, I had completely forgotten about her. It's nice to see you again. The fact that you are here must mean that this place is... Yes, this is sort of an outdoor film lot for Global Studios. They're shooting a movie here right now. I was the first to arrive today to set everything up for the filming. But everything seems strange. There's giant footprints in that dead body. I see. We shall examine the body. At any rate, did you please contact the police? Yes, right away. I'll have to take the time to listen to her story later. First, let's examine the scene. There are many things besides the body that concern me. I need to examine every nook and cranny of this place. Wow. Investigation begin. Alright, well, let's check the obvious thing first. Can we check the body? Wow, really is the president. Yes, to think we saw him alive just a few days ago. Maybe this isn't the president. Maybe we're gonna find out that maybe the president we saw was the real president, and this is the fake? Maybe? I don't know. This is confusing me. That'll make this a presidential assassination, right? This is a bit flashy for an assassination. What resident suspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny? I don't see a cause of death. There are no visible external wounds, but it's clear that he's already passed away. So then, I guess he really did get stepped on by a A monster? That's impossible. Yet I add it to my logic. Huh? Don't the president's clothes look a bit dirty to you? Indeed, there appears to be some sort of yellow stain. I bet it's monster drool. Okay, please be more serious. We'll need to have forensic take a closer look at this stain. So, this was the state of the body. I should make a note of it. Crime scene notes. Okay. What's this white thing? Wait, is this a bone? Looks like we got a new case on our hands. It looks less like a bone, more like some kind of horn. Oh, really? It's not gonna be added to evidence? There are broken pieces of concrete scattered all around the president. Yes, they were probably scattered about when the ground got damaged. That must have been when the monster's foot went thud! The culprit was actually a monster. Kinda looks like a hoof, the way it's split in two like that. Yep, definitely looks like a monster's footprint to me. There's even 3 of them, Mr. Edgeworth. There are no such things as monsters. Do you honestly believe they exist? No, not really. But wouldn't it be cool if they did exist? We're searching for the truth, okay? Not for what is cool. That is the most dad thing Edgeworth has said. Maybe something later. Miss Nichols, where did this entrance lead to? It's connected to the Grand Tower lot. Does this case also have something to do with that building? The building with the secret 51st floor where the black market auctions are being held. It wouldn't be strange if it was still hiding a few more secrets. Grand Tower data jotted down, alright. This lock and chain. Ah, someone cut through the chain. What? I'm sure it was locked up properly yesterday, though. And it's possible the culprit forced his way in through here. Okay. Ah. What is it? It's completely dented in. How did this happen? There's indeed a huge dent in the fence over there. Something rather heavy must have struck it in order to make a dent like that. It wasn't like that at all yesterday. It wasn't? So this dent was made last night. Oh god, we're getting a lot of logic and not a lot of answers. Alright. I wonder what this iron pole is for. Oh, maybe it's used to practice tree climbing. No, this is a film crane. It's used to capture footage from high locations. Right now, it's not attached, but normally, there'll be a camera connected to the end. I get it. This would be perfect for scoping out the place he's trying to steal from. Do you think they'll let me borrow this? And how exactly, may I ask, do you intend to bring it back home with you? Mr. Edgeworth, you can take the base, and I'll take the top part. Does she actually expect me to help her? If we take it nice and slow, we might be able to make it to your house, Mr. Edgeworth. Not only do you want me to help you carry it, but you plan to leave it at my house? I don't want to talk to you, Lotta. There's a monster costume in front of this building. Mr. Edgeworth, is that really a costume? Maybe it's actually the monster who made all these footprints and it just shrunk itself down. I'll say this one more time, so listen carefully. There is a monster costume in front of this building. It's just a costume! I'm sorry about earlier. I was a little flustered. Were you here alone? Yes, I arrived before everyone else today in order to get things prepared. When I entered the lot, I immediately noticed those giant hoof prints. The monster's footprints, right? Weren't you surprised? Yes, because they hadn't been there yesterday evening. So that means the footprints were made last night. Well, when I first saw them, I thought they were a part of the set. But when I got closer to the studio, I saw that a person had collapsed. You didn't notice until you got closer. Lately, it seems my eyesight has gotten worse again, and my glasses aren't strong enough. As I approached the body, I finally realized what it was. I was so scared I ran away. And that was when she ran into us. Huh. You said they were filming a movie. Could it be The Steel Samurai? No. So it wasn't. We're making a monster movie this time around. Have you heard of the Mighty Moozilla series? I'm sorry, but no. Mr. Edgeworth isn't interested in anything other than the Steel Samurai, after all.
That's not...
I guess that's to be expected, as the promotion for the film hasn't really started yet. Mighty Muzilla, its revival breaks its 12 years of silence. It's the long-awaited sequel to the original series, so the staff are all fired up. The film is set at the Grand Tower, so we're filming on the location around this area.
Come to think of it, yesterday... Yeah.
What's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower? Cut! Excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie, and
I saw them filming something then. It must have been this.
I bet it ends with Muzella completely destroying the Grand Tower. I wonder. You'll have to look forward to finding out in the theaters. If you like, you can have this.
Let's see. Oh, versus Gordy, huh? The battle of the century. Now, it meets its greatest rival, Mighty Muzilla versus Gordy! Wait, Gordy?
This time, it won't just be Muzilla. A rival monster appears as well. Have you heard of it? Gordy of Gord Lake. Wasn't it the talk of the town 2 or 3 years ago? Some mysterious monster living in Gord Lake. By chance, someone took a photo of it.
It wasn't just the talk of the town. He was also involved in a case from my past. Gordy, huh? Now there's a name I don't really want to remember.
When the director caught wind of that rumor, he decided to add it into the story.
I get the feeling he was a bit late to catch on.
Please look forward to seeing the showdown between these two rival monsters.
Oh, okay. Is there anything out of place with what I've investigated so far? I should confirm what the security situation was like at the scene of the crime. Real quick. Anything? I don't know. I should confirm what the security situation W was. Mr. Nichols, I think that's because I paused by accident. I think that messed it up. Was the entrance to this place locked?
Yes, it's locked with this. It's one of those types where you have to put in the correct number to open it, right?
About this combination lock, was it also properly locked today?
Yes, when I arrived here today, it was locked tight.
Who knows the combination?
The producer, the director, the staff, and the actors. I think everyone involved in the movie knew about it.
So no one involved with the film could have opened the combination lock and gone in. Okay. That's a lot of logic. Do I have anything right now? Oh, why? Okay. This lag needs to stop. Doesn't this home belong to that monster, Muzilla?
You're right! Looks just like it. Maybe it's a prop for the film?
Based on the size of the horn, the head should be quite large.
Wonder how it ended up here.
I'm sure we'll find out if we ask someone on the staff. About this horn, have you ever seen it before?
Huh? That's Muzilla's horn. It's a motto we made to use in our ad campaign. Where was it?
It was on the ground by the back entrance.
That's strange. Muzilla's head should have been stored on the studio roof.
I suppose the head would have to be rather large, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's not as big as the real thing, of course, but it's still quite large. Look, you can see it from here.
Oh wow, it is pretty big.
See? It's right there.
It certainly is large. Broken horn.
There sure are a lot of interesting things around here. It's the equipment we use for filming, the Muzilla costume, and the camera crane. They really are treasures. I'm getting kinda excited.
It's possible that some of this equipment was used in the crime. I'd better take a closer look. I think we can make an assumption now. We can use some logic to jump to some conclusions. Holy crap, look at all the logic we have. Okay, no. Okay. Maybe? I don't know if this will work. Yep, okay, there we go. The dent in this fence, and the broken horn. None of these things were there yesterday evening. Based on the fact that these two things have changed.
Ah, could Mozilla's head have...
Indeed, the head that was on the rooftop may have tumbled down onto the ground. This is a new possibility, which would mean that... Okay, stepped on by a monster. Forehead, maybe? Yep, there we go. We may have found the missing murder weapon.
Really?
At the moment, I can only say that it is just a possibility. If the giant monster head had fallen off from the studio roof.
That could definitely be a murder weapon.
Miss Nichols, may we investigate the studio roof?
The roof? Okay, I understand. Go on ahead, but the stairs can be a little bit slippery, so please watch your step.
Okay, I think we're... May we see the roof?
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
So this is Mozilla.
Huh? Somehow this doesn't feel quite right. See? This looks way cooler. And he doesn't have a nose ring either. I see. You two aren't familiar with Mozilla. This is Mozilla's original design from 12 years ago. What? Then, what's this? That's our take on the new movie. We revamped the design to appeal to modern audiences. Revamped? But it looks totally different! No matter how you look at this one.
It's a cow.
Well, of course. After all, Mozilla was originally a cow monster. A cow monster? Having a cow, an animal that humans are very familiar with, turned into a monster? Well, that's just to question mankind's relationship with nature. That's the theme of Mozilla. Meh. I just don't get it.
Nor do I. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Made this replica of the original Mozilla's head for promotional purposes. We'll be using it to let people know that the film is a sequel to the original series. I guess it wouldn't be hard for people to tell that they're the same monster.
As we suspected, one of the horns appears to be broken.
Did this head really crush the president?
It's possible, however, there's something I don't quite understand.
What's that?
Miss Nichols, this head looks rather heavy. How do you transport it?
It's made so that it can be taken apart. It's not that hard, if you know how to do it. But if you don't know how, it'd be pretty much impossible, I think.
Which means it would be difficult for anyone not involved in the film. When taken apart, would it be possible for one person to carry it alone?
Definitely. Given enough time, even I could do it.
Okay. However, this face is...
Mr. Edgeworth, I feel like I've seen this cow somewhere before.
Indeed, I was just thinking the exact same thing. Oh! It was on board the president's plane. And in the storeroom of the black market auction. Oh. God dang, this game is really good at... It's all connected. Holy crap. The president's stuffed toy.
So that was a doll of the original Mozilla.
Could this really be just a coincidence? No. Holy crap. Alright. Some sort of wooden stand has fallen over. The area around it seems to be burnt black.
Huh? Mozilla's head should have been on that stand. But the legs have broken off. Doesn't look like it can be used anymore.
The broken legs seem to be badly burnt. I think it's safe to assume that a small fire occurred here.
Small fire, huh? Is that what burnt and broke the legs of the stand?
When the legs broke, the stand would have tilted if Mozilla's head was on top of the stand.
It would have fallen off. So the head fell down because of the fire.
Yes, and if that's the case, I also have a pretty good idea what caused the fire. There's a flammable can next to the heater. Seems someone is lacking in safety awareness.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. But I don't think anyone used the heater yesterday.
I see. In that case, I wonder what caused the fire. There's a can of paint thinner here, probably used to make props.
Mr. Edward, doesn't the area around here look kind of burnt?
It does. This spread out blue sheet, newspaper, and the side of this can all look burnt.
Wonder if this Mozilla's head can also shoot out flames. This old Mozilla design doesn't really look like it could breathe fire anyways.
It's not our main concern, but I'm certainly curious.
It's one of those sheets you lay on the floor when you're having a picnic.
It's definitely a vinyl sheet, however, I don't think it's for picnics.
Mr. Edgeworth, if I may, that's actually a waterproof sheet. It's used with the camera crane over there. You cover the camera crane with it when it's raining. And the sheet must be pretty big. Yes, it would be pointless if we didn't cover up the entire crane. The weather was overcast yesterday, so we've been using it quite a bit.
This leads to the Grand Tower.
But from where I'm standing, all I can see is just your everyday run-of-the-mill buildings.
Hey! There's the Phoenix and Maya cameo.
Wow, look up there, Nick.
Huh? I don't see anything.
Is that Edward down there?
No, I don't think so. Why does my hair look brown in this shot? That doesn't seem right. Hey, I got it in this game, guys. I didn't miss it. Woo!
I don't see anyone special around here either.
Indeed, at least from where we're standing. Now then, we have no time to waste. We should get back to investigating the film lot. Phoenix! Phoenix, I'm over here! Phoenix! Hey, Phoenix! Phoenix! Dang it, why did I delete his number? Oh, that was a bad mistake. Look, I changed phone companies and... Wait, the numbers didn't transfer over properly, and... You know.
What do you want? I'm a busy gal. Best not get in my way.
Why are you so obsessed with that monster? Such a thing couldn't possibly exist.
What'd you say? I'd let that pass. Mozilla lives. I'm sure of it. It's the mightiest monster on the side of the Pacific Rim.
Don't suppose you have some kind of basis for that?
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. What? You saw it? No way. Yes way, the mighty Mozilla was really here. Last night when I was on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower.
You mean when you were snooping around the black market auction?
That's right. It was around when I took this here photo. It's the photo of the person in the red hood. That was Jill Crane, right? See those blinds next to the red hood? Well, mighty Mozilla was on the other side. But there's nothing in the photo. It's mighty hard to capture something like that from such a distance. But I seen it plain as day. Mozilla's giant eye was peering through those blinds.
The monster was peering in.
Looky here. Now ain't the time for this. I gotta gather my materials. You're in my way. Go on, get, shoo.
How absurd.
Mr. Edgeworth, you must be completely dumbfounded right now, aren't you?
Wasn't that clearly written on my face? Mr. Prosecutor, so we meet again. Indeed, just a few days ago we met at the detention center. Agent Lang, what brings you here? Just some boring work, nothing you need to know about. You always pick the worst time to show up. You don't ever tell you that. Bad things happen when you're around. Just don't get in the way of my investigation, okay? I must avenge the death of our president. You arrived here before us. What were you doing in a place like this? You suspect me? Come now. I heard a scream. It was the woman who found the body. After hearing the scream, I came in through that entrance over there. Apparently, it wasn't locked. Then why is there a lock on the ground over there? Let's take a closer look. When I got in, the woman who found the body was already running out the other exit over there. So I came here around the same time we did. Why are we at the Grand Tower? Well, I had my reasons. He also said something along those lines when we met at the detention center.
Maybe he's really a fan of giant monsters and he came to sneak a peek at the Mozilla set.
Giant monsters? I have no interest in such things. He clearly doesn't think the murderer is a monster either. It's regrettable what happened to the president. Yeah, Huang was the pride of Zhangfa, and yet, it seems like you are quite close to the president.
The previous head of the Lang clan, my father, served under President Huang. Protecting the life of the president has long been our clan's greatest duty. My old man received a great number of special medals from the president himself. As a token of his trust, the president left his will in the protection of the Lang clan. Those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan, our family treasure, so to speak. Who would have thought the day to unseal that will would arrive so soon? So then, I guess the president was like a close family friend. Huh. But during the incident at Gord Lake, why weren't you with the president, Mr. Lang? Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life. But then, he suddenly changed. It's as if he became an entirely different person. Oh! This is it! This is it! He is a different person. This is a fake president. This is a fake president! That's gotta... Right? Right? Yeah. There's another. Do they look the exact same, maybe? Since if he became an entirely different person. Nowadays, he doesn't even have a shred of faith in the police force of Zhangfa. 12 years ago. I wonder what went down... Oh, and that's what this note was talking about. Get revenge for 12 years ago. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah. That's my guess is that this is just a new president. He doesn't even... I don't know. Even so, I still respect the men. Zhangfa is a small country. He carried the nation with his strength. Damn it. Just what were his bodyguards doing? Have you already contacted the embassy? Yeah, of course. I've also informed Zhangfa and my clan as well. It's gotten pretty hectic there. What with the will and all. But it'll be the same here, once the bodyguards show up. If you don't want to see me rip into them, I suggest you get out of here soon. Mr. Prosecutor, right now, I'm just a single Interpol agent, a literal lone wolf. They probably won't let me be in charge of the investigation. But you better believe my fangs are as sharp as ever. I'll definitely capture the culprit with my own hands, and you'd better not get in my way. Mr. Prosecutor, I'm gonna take my leave here for a bit. There's something I have to check. Agent Lang, I wonder if he's caught on to something. Oh, it's the kid. Give him the Apollo voice, I guess. Move it. What'd you say? Because you're just a brat with no manners. And you're an annoying old man. Quit your yapping already. I'm terribly sorry. Come on, John. Oh, what were you doing? Who was that? Someone from the police. Why'd you suddenly pick a fight with him? That sure was a tense standoff. He didn't budge an inch, even before Agent Lang. Let me introduce you. This is John Marsh. I don't get it. He's the lead actor in our movie. The lead actor is this child. Hi, I'm Kay Faraday. Nice to meet you. This is Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor. He's a pretty famous prosecutor, you know. He's not wearing a prosecutor's badge. Ugh. He's frightfully perceptive. John, it's probably better if you didn't go over there. That's certainly not a sight a child should see. However, he's someone involved with the case. I'll need to speak with him later. It's dark. I like his theme. John, was it? Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Hey, old man. You really a prosecutor? Yes. Old man. And first, show me your prosecutor's badge. I don't have my badge with me right now. You can't prove you're a prosecutor, old man. This kid is a tough nut to crack, isn't he? Want me to give it a try?
Yes, I'm counting on you, Kay. I'm not good with kids.
So John, you're an actor?
Yeah, what about it?
You're amazing. That's so cool.
Not really.
Good grief. At least that seems to have worked.
About those horns.
What about them?
John's horns are specially made prosthetics. John plays a young boy who has a special connection with Mozilla. He can communicate with Mozilla using those horns. Right, John?
Shut up!
Stop blabbering about that stupid stuff. Oh, sorry.
I think I'm beginning to see the kind of relationship these two have.
But it must be amazing to star in a movie. And you're only in elementary school.
Uh-oh.
Despite how he looks, John is 13 years old. He's already in middle school.
What?
But he's so small, and he's wearing a kitty backpack. Backpack is a part of his costume. He's an actor after all. I see, but he's still really tiny. It's probably better if you didn't talk about his height in front of him.
I told you to stop blabbering about stupid stuff.
Sorry.
Seems the only thing that's not a prop is that milk carton.
That guy over there. He's the president, right?
Yep. Do you know him?
Yeah, I've met him before.
This boy has met with the president.
That guy makes me sick.
That's not a very nice thing to say. Why do you hate the president so much? Huh? And now he's giving me the silent treatment. The truth is, the president was involved in the film.
The president was involved in the film? What do you mean?
He was supposed to have a brief cameo in the movie. He came by to look around the set some time ago. That was when he met with John.
Why would the president be appearing in this film?
We heard he was a fan of the original Mozilla series. And so we made him an offer. We thought it would make great publicity, you see?
He comes on the movie set like he's on some sightseeing tour. So annoying.
John, you really shouldn't say stuff like that. It's not nice.
Shut it.
I guess he couldn't tolerate having an amateur appear in his film.
Oh, right, here.
What's this? Was this from yesterday?
A photo?
Yeah. Since it was developed, I brought it along with me. You can have it.
I think it turned out quite nicely. So you brought it all the way here for me? Thank you so much.
No, not really. I just happen to have it with me.
Excuse me, but can I take a quick look at it?
Oh, sure. Here.
So this was taken yesterday. Neither the hoof prints nor the body are in it. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now, to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Do I have anything? I don't have anything new. What are you talking about? Oh, I could have done this a while ago. My bad. The front entrance leads to the Tower Plaza was locked with a combination lock. And at the other end, the lock of the rear entrance, which leads to the Grand Tower, was broken. Now where does this lead us?
I know this one. The culprit entered from the rear entrance, right?
Exactly. And knowing this, we now understand one more critical fact. The culprit must be someone who didn't know the number to unlock the combination lock.
Right. If they knew the code, it would have been way easier to enter from the front entrance.
Is it going to be that the culprit didn't know it, or is it going to be that the president didn't know it? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Entering through the back door is common sense for a thief. It's much less conspicuous. Can't underestimate a culprit who thinks like a thief. Please keep your guard up.
She sure becomes lively all of a sudden when this subject gets brought up. To put it simply, everyone involved with the movie knows the combination for the lock. In other words, it's quite likely that the culprit is someone who is not involved with the film. Combination lock. Investigation complete. And with that, this portion of the investigation seems to be finished.
So the murder weapon really is
Yes, as it stands now, the possibility that it was the monster head is quite high.
So he ended up being squashed by the falling head, huh?
Oh.
Although they're extremely late to the party, the bodyguards and the police have finally arrived.
Mr. President!
They really were far too late.
Damn it, who did this?
They'll pay for this. I swear I'll make them pay. But you know, this much is enough to put me at ease. The person who did this to Huang. I've already got my eye on a suspect.
What? What do you mean?
Even though Huang was the victim, he doesn't have extraterritorial rights here. Your country's police have the right to investigate. However, I've already spoken with them. As an agent of Interpol, they're letting me assist in the investigation.
So they've already established a plan for this investigation.
I've already found my prey. Now it's time for the hunt. Take a look at this. It's a printout from a security camera on the Grand Tower rooftop.
Oh! This
camera records people as they get off the rooftop elevator. And guess who's recorded? The president and his killer can be clearly seen.
Why is Miss Courtney there?
So you're saying Judge Courtney is the murderer?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave this offering to the goddess of law to you. Deliver her divine judgment against Blaze the best.
Could she, who hates crime more than anyone, have... Okay. Agent Lang, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Just now, I heard a rumor at the Grand Tower. Miles Edgeworth. That you are no longer a prosecutor. Naturally, that means you don't even have a shred of investigative authority. So what would be the point of having a logic battle with someone like you?
Why would you say something like that? Didn't you also just get reduced to being a lone agent?
Hey, answer me this. Even though you've lost your position as a prosecutor, why are you still sticking your neck into this case?
Why do I still continue to investigate? Agent Lang, why are you pursuing the criminal who murdered the president? Because you're an Interpol agent? Right now, I'm also chasing after a certain person. Someone in the shadows who was behind the murder at the Grand Tower yesterday. Someone who placed Kay in grave danger. Even now, they are lurking somewhere, laughing at us. We will uncover the truth and bring them to justice. And a title such as prosecutor has nothing to do with it. As long as the truth remains hidden, I will continue to seek out that truth. For that is a part of my creed.
You're always trying to be so clever, but you really are kind of an idiot.
Me? An idiot? How rude.
That's the answer I wanted to hear. Alright, I'll play along with you for a bit. I've lost all my men, and you've lost your title, and yet, we still continue to investigate. Let's begin this battle of logic between two kindred spirits.
You have my thanks.
However, I won't go easy on you. I'll definitely catch the criminal who murdered Huang. And I won't let you get in my way.
Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let me show you the truth that this wolf has sunk his fangs into. Listen up. That woman met with the president on top of the Grand Tower. 2 nights ago, she pushed the president off the roof and he fell onto this film lot. At the time, there was no one else on the rooftop aside from those two. There's no room for doubt that woman murdered the president.
It was just the two of them alone on the rooftop. No bodyguards.
Yeah, I confirmed it with those bodyguards over there. They didn't know about it either. Guess he managed to give them the slip. He must have had something secret to talk about.
President Huang and Judge Courtney. Did those two have some sort of connection?
Apparently, he had an arrangement with the owner of the Grand Tower. He requested the entrance to the viewing platform be restricted so that they could be alone. Well, it's not like the owner could turn down a request from the president.
Does that mean the last person to see the president was...
Exactly. Courtney. Courtney, you mean? It's gotta be her. Agent Lang's reasoning is certainly sound. However, he's overlooked one major thing. And that's where I must strike. Rebuttal. There we go. Ah, you're a fool. Shilong Lang, for the Interpol agent with the highest arrest rate to have fallen so low. What'd you say? This is a commemorative photo taken by the staff at Global Studios.
Everyone's got such great smiles.
Well, except for John. This photo was taken yesterday. What? If Judge Courtney had murdered the president 2 days ago, then his body should have been there when this photo was taken. Ugh! Perhaps you should have listened a bit more carefully to those involved in the case. Questioning witnesses is one of the basic fundamentals of an investigation, is it not?
Capture Mr. Edgeworth's great smile. You really do look most alive when you're cornering your opponent.
Just as I expected. It's been a while since I felt like this. Agent Lang, haven't you been a little hasty in your reasoning? I don't need your advice. Like Z says. The wrath of a wolf lasts 100 years. My anger towards the woman who killed the president cannot be suppressed. I too wish to capture the culprit. However, there is no doubt that the body appeared here last night. Therefore, the president could not have fallen to his death.
Yeah, he was crushed by the monster head.
The crime occurred here at the film lot, not on the rooftop of the Grand Tower. So that's what you think. Still, I don't intend to stray from my logic either. However, he could not have fallen to his death 2 nights ago. This photo proves that. Is that so? Think about it this way. 2 nights ago, Courtney pushed the president off the roof and killed him. Afterwards, she snuck under the film lot to hide the body. And here, wouldn't it be easy to hide a body in a costume or behind all this equipment? Then, all she had to do last night was retrieve the body. Once we search this area, we'll know where she hid the body. Unfortunately, there's no need for a search. What'd you say? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Courtney could not have hidden the body. Combination lock. All the entrances of the film lot were locked. The chain on the back entrance was only cut last night. What? Therefore, Judge Courtney could not have entered the film lot 2 nights ago. Ugh! But the president could only have fallen 2 nights ago. Why are you so insistent that the crime occurred 2 days ago? Why? Because there's still more to the security camera footage. The photo was recorded 10 to 20 minutes after the president went up to the roof with that woman. That woman, she came back down on the elevator alone. After that, there was no sign of the president getting on the elevator at all. There's no other way for the president to get down without using the elevator, is there? Besides getting pushed off the roof by that woman, that is. The president never came down from the rooftop. That's right. Security camera is always watching the entrance of the elevator. It was specifically set up to record anyone who entered or exited the rooftop. Essentially, the camera created a locked room, one which the president vanished from. A locked room, I see. This is quite an unfavorable piece of evidence for Judge Courtney.
A rooftop escape. That's a difficult feat.
So even the Ataganasu can't just fly through the sky.
That's right. I still need more training to be able to pull that off.
Are you saying you're going to train yourself to fly? I mean, why not? Let's go. Oh yeah, of course, the 51st floor. Yeah. Sorry, gotta do it. As a matter of fact, there was one. A hidden route, that is. A way down without using the elevator? You better not tell me you flew off or something. There's no need for that. It's quite simple. The president just needed to know about the existence of the hidden 51st floor. The 51st floor? This building has a hidden 51st floor. It is accessible through a secret hatch on the rooftop. Using that route, it would be possible to leave the rooftop without using the elevator. Hidden room? Secret hatch? How could the president have even known about that? I wonder. I don't know the answer myself. I'm merely raising a possibility. In the first place, what's this all about? The hidden 51st floor? Sounds like something that ninja girl over there would love to get into.
No way, I'm sick of that place.
Okay, that place only holds bad memories after all. Or really more no memories, but whatever. 51st floor was a secret storeroom for the black market. The 51st floor was a secret storeroom for the black market auction. Its true purpose was only exposed yesterday. Black market auction? You aren't suggesting the president was involved in something like that, are you? I have no proof. However, the possibility exists, does it not?
I wouldn't put it past that president.
Oh, how? Impossible. The president would never. He would never be involved in a black market auction. What's this? You punks, are you prepared? If you're gonna spout nonsense like that, I'll tear you to pieces. She ran away. You don't have any idea the amount of respect that man has earned from his country's people. I see. We've seen the president's true colors. However, the people of Zangfar remain in the dark. Should I inform Agent Lang of the president's true nature? No. Telling him now would only further cloud his judgment. I understand, Agent Lang. Please calm down. We spoke out of line. I apologize. Sorry, my emotions got the best of me. Okay. How long do you plan on hiding? You can come out now.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. My anger is directed towards the president's killer.
Well, I'll be. You're actually a pretty good guy, ain't you? That loyalty to your president, it's mighty admirable.
What's it to you?
Oh, don't be like that. I've got some good news for you, I reckon.
What?
The president ain't never passed through the 51st floor. You can count on me.
Really?
I was in the storeroom myself, and I saw it with my very own eyes.
That's right. She snuck into the storeroom that day. Right, okay. So he never came down. Thanks. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
What is it?
I don't intend to give the culprit a single step of leeway. No one's seen the president since he met with court nearly 2 days ago. It doesn't change the fact that the body wasn't here yesterday. If he were pushed off 2 days ago, it would be odd that he wasn't found until yesterday. I doubt a fall from the roof would take a whole day. I'll admit, there are a few things I still haven't figured out. Regardless, there is one thing I'm certain of.
There is?
What exactly occurred here last night? I'm certain we'll have to look into that in order to uncover the truth.
Because the body and the hoof prints could have only appeared last night, right?
Agent Lang, we'd like to bring the body in for the autopsy. Lang, it's in your hands. Make sure you show the proper respect. Is he talking to the officer? Okay. I also have one more thing to report. What is it? Found some footprints near the body. They were left within the area that looks like a monster footprint. There are human footprints within the monster's footprint. What kind of footprints? Sir, they were the footprints of a child, about the size of an elementary school student. What?
Huh? An elementary school student? Wait, could it be...
Who was that?
Miss
Nichols.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please excuse my rudeness.
Is there something you want to say? What is she so scared of?
I'm worried that you'll think poorly of me, but please let me testify something. It's really important.
That's not something you need to be so worried about. What is it?
Last night, I actually came here.
What? Why did you come here?
Well, I got a little worried, so I stopped by to check up on John.
John? You mean John Marsh? As I thought.
Yes, last night, John stayed here late in order to practice by himself. Wow, he's really dedicated. Well, this movie is the first time he's starring as the lead role, so I'm sure he wants to do his best.
She must have witnessed something last night. When was this?
If I remember correctly, I think it was a little past 10 p.m. It looked like it was going to rain, and I was getting worried, so I came to check up on him. When I got here, well,
You saw something?
Yes. John was practicing by himself. And right above his head, I saw a long, long neck. A neck? Yes, its skin was really scaly. It's almost like a reptile. It was like the neck of a dinosaur.
Whoa there! Could that have been Gordy? Last time I went hunting for it, it was a bust. But I reckon this could be the real deal. What? So this time it's Gordy?
That's right. I was really surprised. After all, John is the boy who can communicate with Mozilla.
Yeah, that's right. Them horns vids lets him hear what the monster's saying, right?
Even so, he was looking up at Gordy's face and he was talking to it. It was like they were friends. Doesn't that sound weird?
You said it, sister. That's pretty darn strange, I reckon. That boy's a little traitor.
Seems she's gotten reality mixed up with the movies. Hey, Missy, did you really see that?
Yes, but I was so shocked I immediately ran home after that.
What did you make of this? What do you make of this, Mr. Prosecutor? Has another monster taken the stage? Agent Lang, do you really believe this absurd testimony? I couldn't care less about the monsters. However, it looks like who we need to talk to next has been decided now, hasn't it?
John Marsh. He was here last night. It's very likely he saw something, isn't it?
Attaboy. John Marsh, we've got some questions for you.
John kind of left a while ago.
What?
Let's go after him.
Oh, is he about to get in a taxi? Where'd he run off to?
He might have just gone back home.
That's right. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to get any filming done today.
Or he may have run away.
Aren't you just overthinking things?
He's still a child. I can't imagine that he could have murdered the president by himself.
Who said he was alone? Maybe that monster helped him. That boy can summon a monster to his aid, right?
Very funny.
I'm not saying that kid's definitely the culprit, but right now, he's the most prominent witness we have, so we'll need to find that brat.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Gummy!
Aw, Aw.
He ran away.
What is the detective doing?
It doesn't matter. It's not like you can rely on this country's police anyways.
Agent Lang, do you intend to continue investigating by yourself?
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that?
Didn't you always have a small army of subordinates with you before?
That's right. But you know, being a lone wolf isn't all that bad. You don't have to worry about your subordinates or partners. All you need are your fangs. Simple, right?
Subordinates and partners.
Well then, I'll be seeing you two.
Things are getting real interesting. I reckon I'm about to get real busy myself. After all, I got me a pair of monsters to hunt. I'm definitely gonna get my hands on this scoop. I love her run.
These have gotten pretty crazy, haven't they?
Indeed. There's the footprints of Mozilla, and now the shadow of Gordy. It's almost exactly like the movie.
How about we go monster hunting too?
Well, isn't that...
Isn't that one of Lang's men?
He's one of Agent Lang's subordinates. We met him during another case. Excuse me. Oh, Prosecutor Edgeworth. It's been a while.
Shouldn't you be following Mr. Lang?
Agent Lang, Shifu, is no longer my boss. What exactly happened? Do you remember the incident from 1 month ago? The Yatagarasu incident we had been involved with. Agent Lang made a major mistake back then. He almost aided and abetted a dangerous criminal. Certainly, it had come quite close to that at the time. Shifu took responsibility for what happened, and our team was disbanded.
Disbanded?
So that's what Agent Lang was talking about when he said he had become a lone wolf.
Then, why are you here?
That's... well... I was a little worried about Shifu. It seems that even now, he's still chasing after them. The ghosts of 12 years past. The ghost of 12 years past. Just what are you? I'm sorry, I've already said too much. If you'll excuse me. These ghosts Agent Lang is chasing after.
Do they also have something to do with this case?
Looks like everyone's left now. So what do we do now?
Well, Ms. Hart is going after the monsters, and Agent Lang is going after John. We should also try approaching this case from a different angle.
What angle would that be?
We should listen to what Judge Courtney has to say.
Ah, that's right. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Courtney is... Well then, I shall take my leave here. I'll be presiding over Patricia Rowland's trial. She said that she had a trial coming up.
Indeed. Let's head to the courthouse as well.
Okay.
To be continued. Cool. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. So you're going to see more of this awesome game. We're playing it till the end, obviously. And I'll see you all next time with the next episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Oh wow, look at her in her little chair. That's kind of funny looking. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you all later. Peace out!